Okay, we're off for our first Christmas market in Munich, Germany, and we are excited. If you've ever watched any of my videos, you know how much of a Christmas guy I really am. And her? Well,
this has been on my bucket list for as long as I can remember, so I am very excited.
So we're gonna take in the Christmas markets here in Munich, so come join us. Did you know the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree began in Germany back in the 1500s? Hey, it's Mark with Any Way You Travel. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. We're glad to have you. If you're brand new to the channel, we hope you enjoy this wonderful video on the Christmas markets in Munich. This was my wife Pam's first visit to Germany and her first opportunity to try Gluhwein. And I'm telling you, she loved that hot, warm, delicious drink.
Very good, very warm, all the way down.
It has been 42 years since I've been to a Christmas market here in Munich, and it is still just as magical as it was 42 years ago. The Munich Christkindlmarkt in Marienplatz dates back to the 1300s. It's the original Christmas market in Munich, and it's one of the oldest Christmas markets in the world. Originally a Nicholas market held in December, it evolved over the centuries into a festive hub of holiday spirit. Located in the heart of the city beneath the iconic Neues Rathaus, or the New City Hall, the market offers traditional Bavarian crafts, Mullwein or Gluhwein, and other seasonal treats. An interesting part of German Christmas tradition is the tradition of Krampus, who's a fascinating part of Christmas folklore in the Alpine regions of Germany, Austria, and neighboring countries. Now, Krampus is a mythical creature that's depicted as oftentimes half-goat, half-demon figure with horns and fangs and a long tongue, and he serves as the dark counterpart to St. Nicholas. Now, while Santa Claus rewards well-behaved kids with, gifts and sweets, Krampus punishes the naughty ones, and he's said to carry chains and birch branches or a sack in which he can take away misbehaving children. Kind of a good incentive to behave, isn't it? Did you know that Bavarians, or those who live in southern Germany, are famous for their intricate nativity scenes? They're very detailed and very beautiful, and they often display them in their homes, churches, and in public spaces. Have you ever heard of Christmas stories told by a moose?
Der Nikolaus gibt Obacht, so ist glatt. Und so die Zwergen, die Hasen, der Rehbock und die Elfen, die schicken sie alle, weil Weihnachten ist jetzt nicht mehr weit.
Aber ich singe doch auch so gerne. Vielleicht können wir ja gemeinsam singen?
Lass uns mal hören, welches Lied die Kinder gerne mögen.
Oh ja!
Have you ever wondered about the 12 days of Christmas and when the 12 days of Christmas really were? Well, here's when the 12 days of Christmas are. From December 25th, which is Christmas Day, through January 6th, which is when the church celebrates Epiphany or the arrival of the Magi. That's 12 days, and in Germany and other countries around the world during those 12 days, you'd give someone a small gift every day, contrary to what the song The 12 Days of Christmas makes it sound like.
So, young lady, this is just man on the street interview,
Okay.
and this is your first Christmas market, right?
Yes, it is.
So, what do you think about it?
I love it.
Did you just buy some sausage?
Yes, I did.
Are you going to give someone very special to you that gift of sausage? Like, I hear your husband likes sausage.
Yes, I did. That is who I got it for.
In the Munich Christmas markets, even the trash cans get into the Christmas spirit. In Munich and the rest of Bavaria, or southern Germany, Christmas Eve is the main day of celebration. Families will get together for festive meals, they'll attend midnight mass, and exchange gifts. Bells from the local church often signal the start of the celebration.
found me a new fella.
You what?
I found me a new fella.
A new fella?
Yeah.
He's not nearly as cute as I am.
No.
During the 12 days of Christmas, Bavarians also celebrate Perchten runs, where people dress as a Perchten, which is a mythical creature believed to drive away evil spirits.
Now, one thing you'll notice in Germany, all the trees are live. They don't have fake trees. I like that.
When Bavarians celebrate Christmas with a meal, they do it up right. They have dishes like roasted goose, duck, or carp, and it's accompanied by dumplings, which are absolutely delicious, and red cabbage, which I personally could take or leave. As I mentioned earlier, Bavarians' creches or nativity scenes are very intricate, and they spend the money to make them look beautiful. And the Christmas market gives them an opportunity to buy all kinds of figurines and the stables themselves. I'm telling you, they are absolutely gorgeous. It turns out I might have created a bit of a monster. Pam loves Gluhwein.
So, taste it. You will love it.
That's actually really, really good. Okay, it's Gluhwein round 2, but this is a bit different in that it has rum and sugar in it, in addition to the wine. So we're going to, I think, enjoy trying this. It's really, really hot right now, so we're not going to be able to drink it, but we'll oh wait, Pam's gonna do it.
Oh, that is really good.
It is really good. I tried some and brought her over here, so glad we did. If you've watched my videos for any time, you know I am a sucker for a good Christmas store. Leave it to me to find a Christmas store in Munich.
As Pam and I were walking along a side street taking in some of the Christmas sights, we came across a store clerk who was jingle bell rocking the night away. She was having a blast. Thanks for joining us as we toured the Christmas markets in downtown Munich. We had a great time and we hope you did too. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and smash the notification bell. That way it'll spread to more people who love Christmas. Y'all take care, and we'll see you again next week.